Greetings students, this is Sivashish Sandilya and today in the subject of computers for class 7 our topic of discussions is operating systems and its types. So the diagram in your screen basically shows the different type of operating systems that there are. There are single user operating systems, there are multi-user operating systems, there are multitasking operating systems, multiprocessing and multi-threading operating systems. Before we start the class, let us start with some fun facts. Did you know Microsoft is a multinational computer technology corporation? Microsoft was founded by Bill Gates and Paul Allen on April 4, 1975. Apple Incorporation is an American multinational corporation. Apple was founded in Los Altos, California by Steve Jobs, Ronald Wayne and Steve Wozniak on April 1st, 1976. Now, here are some questions. Name the different types of operating system. In which year was Apple founded and by whom? Give two examples of single user operating system. Pause the video, try to answer by yourself. Now I am showing you the answers. Name the types of operating system. Number 1, single user operating system. Number 2, multi-user operating system. Number 3, multitasking operating system. Number 4, multiprocessing operating system. Number 5, multi-threading operating system. In which year was Apple founded and by whom? Apple was founded in the year 1976 by Steve Jobs, Ronald Wayne and Steve Wozniak. Give two examples of single user operating system: MS-DOS, Windows 95. Now let us discuss about the single user operating system. Now there might be a question, what is a single user operating system, or define a single user operating system. The answer to the both question will be the same. A single user operating system allows a single user to use one computer at a time. So basically, if you have a computer and if it is using a single user operating system, then only one person can use the computer at one time. Some examples are MS-DOS, Windows 95, Windows 98, etc. Multi-user operating system. So same thing, what is a multi-user operating system and define multi-user operating system. The answer will be same. A multi-user operating system allows multiple users to use the same computer at the same time and or at different times. So basically, if you have a computer and more than one person can use it, then it is a multi-user operating system. For an operating system like Unix is an operating system. It is possible for two users to log in at a time, and this capability of operating system makes it a multi-user operating system. So some examples are Linux, Windows 2000, Unix. All these are examples of operating system which are multi-user in nature. So here is a question, write the difference between single user and multi-user operating system. I'm sure you know it. Single user, only one user, multi-user, more than one user in one computer. Try to write down the answers by yourself. Pause the video if required, because I'm showing you the answers. So, a single user operating system allows a single user to use one computer at a time. A multi-user operating system allows multiple users to use the same computer at the same time and or at different times. Examples in single user are MS-DOS, Windows 95, etc. And examples in multi-users are Linux, Unix, etc. Pause the video, note down the answers. So, multitasking operating system. Again, there might be a question, what do you mean by multitasking operating system? Define multitasking operating system, etc. So, an operating system that is capable of allowing multiple software processes to run at the same time is called a multitasking operating system. Some examples are Unix, Windows 7, etc. So, nowadays the computers that you are using are basically multitasking. Why? Because you can read a book and play music in the background at the same time. Those are two different tasks, playing music and opening up a PDF ebook. Both those things are being done at the same time. So, an operating system that is capable of allowing multiple software processes to run at the same time are multitasking operating system. So, look at the diagram on the right hand side. Let us say Word, email, web browser, everything is open. Through one operating system, it is relating all those tasks to the CPU. That is multitasking. It is doing more than one task at one time. When only a single program is allowed to run, the system is called a single tasking operating system. Now here is another definition. See, since there are single user and multi-user operating system, there are also single tasking and multitasking operating system. So multitasking, you have learned. Single tasking operating system, what is it? When only one single program is allowed to run in the system, then that operating system is called a single tasking operating system. However, when the operating system allows to run multiple tasks at one time, it is called multitasking operating system. So I hope if the question comes, write the difference between a single tasking and a multitasking operating system. You will not get confused and you will be easily able to write the answers. So, here is a question, write the difference between single tasking and multitasking operating system. And what do you mean by multiprocessing operating system? So the first answer, when only one single program is allowed to run, the system is called single tasking operating system. And when the operating system allows to run multiple tasks at one time, it is called multitasking operating system. Pause the video if required, note down the answer. What do you mean by multiprocessing operating systems? An operating system capable of supporting and utilizing more than one computer processor is called multiprocessing operating system. This is the definition which is also important. So pause the video, note down the answer. Now, multiprocessing operating system is capable of supporting and utilizing more than one computer processor. So, examples are Linux, Unix, Windows 2000. You know that computers run on processors. If the operating system can access and utilize more than one processor in one single time, then it is called a multiprocessing operating system. Simple. Now, real-time operating system. A real-time operating system is a multitasking operating system that aims at executing real-time applications. For example, systems used to control a plane is radar. That is a real-time operating system. The main objective of real-time operating system is their quick and predictable response to events. Some examples are Windows CE, Windows XP Embedded, QNX. All these are operating systems which are real-time. Now, do you know any game which is a real-time game? Clash of Clans, PUBG, all these are games which run in real time. So they are also using a real-time operating system. But those games are not examples of real-time operating system. Please mind that. In exam, if it comes, write the examples of real-time operating system. Don't write PUBG and Clash of Clans, okay? Write the proper example, write the proper definition. Then only you will get marks. So here are some questions. Give two examples for the operating systems above. Number 1, multitasking. Number 2, multiprocessing. Number 3, real time. Pause the video if required and try to answer the questions yourself. I am showing you the answers now. So examples of multitasking operating system: Unix, Windows 7. Examples of multiprocessing operating system: Linux, Unix. Examples of real-time operating system: Windows CE, QNX. So this basically brings us to the end of today's period. Next class will include operating system interface and some special operating systems. I hope you enjoyed today's class. Thank you everyone.